Hello everybody, welcome back to Reaper Minis TV. This episode is going to be a little bit shorter than normal, but I wanted to show you the grab bag of goodies that I got and everybody got at ReaperCon this year, and also you'll also want to watch all the way through the end of the video because we do have a subscriber giveaway. Okay, so looking at the bag itself, nice decent bag, carry around books or miniatures in it, and then inside, see what we've got. Here's the program for the convention itself, black and white picture of Sophie on the front. We'll leaf through it in a minute, put it right there. We've got a couple of miniatures. This is Monterey Jack. It's a ReaperCon only special miniature. It's a Mouseling Cowboy. See more of him in a minute. And here is the Sophie for this year. And I'll show you some pictures of her right here, assembled and painted. And what else we got? We've got our badge holder and lanyard. And then we've got a little painting tray here. It's made out of styrofoam, so maybe not heavy duty, but considering most Reaper fans are painters, I will definitely get some use out of it. This is a magnet for ReaperCon 2012, and I'm going to throw it over on the fridge in my game room. Alright, now back to the bag. What else we got in here? We've got a water bottle, good for long games or bike ride. People will wonder what the Reaper thing is as I'm riding by on the bike. And then also got a Reaper pen here, useful for gamers. So far, everything pretty good. And here we've got a couple of decks of activation cards for Cav. You can also use them as regular playing cards. Cav is supposed to be getting rolled out again. You can get some information about that on the Reaper forum. Here's the latest issue of Casket Works. It's Reaper's catalog. And quickly leaf through that. You can see there are different lines represented. Put that over here. And then we've got some paints. Got a dark reddish brown color here. I use a lot of reds in my painting scheme, so I can definitely get some use out of that. And then a very nice white color here. So I'll be able to use that for skulls and things like that. So far, pretty darn good. Here we've got a poster that's rolled up with a rubber band, so I'm going to have to put the camera down. It's my Ascent game that I'm prepping over there in the background. So there's the rubber band. And in just a second, so here's a poster. It's sort of a pulp cover of this year's Sophie. So you can put it in your game room, give it to your kids, do whatever with. It's a little bit wrinkled up, but it's okay. Alright, and then if we leaf through the program, you'll see there's really a lot going on here. Just some information about Reaper to begin with, talking about how they do their quality control and packaging and things like that. And then there's lots of pages of listings of who's coming or who's been, by the time you see this, to the convention. And then maps of where to get food. They had Sonic down here, and if you don't know what Sonic is, you can just check it out online. But they have a little Sonic booth set up inside Reaper's facility, so that's kind of cool. Map of the facility itself, so you can get where you need to go, and then a schedule of events. And they had a lot of stuff going on here. It is a small local convention. It is obviously centered around Reaper and their products and their games, but lots of different classes to take, painting classes, sculpting classes, things like that. Also lots of different games to play. You saw some of the games in the previous videos. So there is a pretty significant amount of stuff to do here. It is a, like I said, smallish kind of convention, but it has gotten bigger over the years, and it's a really good time. So you can see over the several days of the convention, there's lots of stuff to do all the way through Sunday. And then here's information about next year's ReaperCon, mid to late May of next year. So you can plan to attend that if you want to, or catch some videos here. Alright, so that's what's in the grab bag. And from being at Gen Con last year, and Gen Con being a huge convention, this grab bag was better. Okay, let me show you a couple other blisters that I picked up while I was at ReaperCon. And first off, we've got Lara Croft. It's a mouseling, sort of Lara Croft Tomb Raider-ish. And we've also got this little guy here, another mouseling. His name is Asiago Jones. He's an adventurer. And what I'm going to do is give away these 4 blisters, and the lucky subscriber to win those is going to be JJJJ17. So that's JJ and JJ17. What I need you to do is shoot me an email to the address down here and get that to me by the 15th of July, and I'll get these mailed out to you. After the 15th of July, I will select another random subscriber if JJJJ17 hasn't gotten a hold of me. Alright everybody, thanks for watching this episode of Reaper Minis TV. We'll be back with more reviews in the next episode. See ya.